Make sure my mic is hooked up this time. Come on in the room. I'm gonna wait for y'all to get in. God, I hope I put this on public. Oh, hey, Eliza. Hey, King Black. Good to see you again. How you been? Oh, I see the eyeball. Hey, Kim. I can't do it like Eliza. Hey, Kim. No, I can't do it. Hey, Popcorn. My sound good? You know, with my mic and all. I want to make sure it's picking up. Hey, One Way Street, Shuby Mom. Good to see you. Peace, King Black. I'm good. The bunny's doing good. Eliza. Yeah, I almost had it. So most y'all know we got a bunny. The bunny, it's been in its 2-story house. This bunny has a pretty good living situation. Hey, CJ. Thank you, Chaos Queen. She or he, we don't know if it's a male or female yet, but she's been chill. I don't know why I keep calling her a she. The bunny is adorable. Yes. I'm going to show more videos of her. I might show her here in a little bit. Hey, Evil Queen Yaya. But the little one, she hasn't held her but once. She held her last night for a little bit. She's kind of scared to pick her up. So I'm not going to like pressure her to do that. Hey, Pixie. I'm going to let them two kind of get better at bonding. Y'all wouldn't believe what's coming up in my recommendations now. Bunnies. I'm going to be a bunny expert. But I've watched some videos today on bunnies and how, kind of take your time with them. Yes, you do need to pick them up, hold them, bond with them. But I'm not going to pressure the little one to pick her up until they actually feel comfortable with each other. What Eliza say? Eliza. You have to wait to see if it grows cotton balls. Exactly, Eliza. And we might not know for another 5 months. So it's like 2 months old. So we might not know until November. Oh my God, CJ, thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, Jesse. I really appreciate that, CJ. I wish I had a little thing to play you on here, but I'm live from the phone doing it this way, which I love this format. Although it brings in more trolls, I just like this format. But here in a little bit, I will let y'all see the little bunny. That's right, King Black. Shout out to the fuzzy mic. That cracks me up. I was so silly that day I got it. But most of y'all that know me know I was just being goofy. You know how when people get those mics, they think they're all important. And then next to come is space buns and the headsets. You're good. Thank you. A one-way street. You know, I didn't pay much for these either. I got them off the TikTok shop. Oh my God, Shuby Mom. Get Willow a treat. Thank you, Shuby. Thank you. Because this bunny loves dried strawberries, dried bananas. But I learned you don't need to be giving them bananas every day. Um, God, this thing likes its treats, and it's Timothy hay. So thank you so much. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, this bunny was not. It wasn't the bunny that was expensive. It was all the things you got to get. Um, I mean, you can't just bring a bunny home, and it's got to have bedding, hay, certain kind of hay, not just any hay. Water bottle, a ceramic bowl because they can throw them around. Your mic is better sounding from the creators with 200 plus mics. Right. Some of these people, they spend so much on these microphones and their sound isn't any better. And then there are some people that could do to get a microphone. I got mine because where I'm posting on TikTok, I want to drown out any it's supposed to drown out other sounds. A mind of my own. What we cooking? I need to cook soon. Tonight I'm making spaghetti. Something simple because it's so hot here. I do not want to turn on any oven. No, I'm gonna make something simple. Yes. Oh, they're always hung up on name brands. Yeah, yes, I'll get Shining a link to that. Shining is on TikTok. I'm going to send her the link because Shining, hers crackles a lot. Um, I don't know why her mic crackles so much. I know that here's the thing: Google and Apple don't like each other. So if you're using anything like Samsung, Android, whatever. I I think. Oh, hold on. Hey, Pixie, you can switch from this format by saving this live in your Watch Later playlist and going to that list, clicking on this live. Yes, and then it's back to its normal format. Thank you, Pixie. I just got my Walmart order. I got stuff for spaghetti, chicken. You know what? I'm making Cajun chicken Alfredo this week. Oh man, I make some good fire chicken Alfredo. Cajun chicken Alfredo. I got the little one. Her taste buds ain't tough enough yet for and I do add the spice. Hey, Archangel. Oh, I didn't see Zero Jules. And Limey, I saw what you said about my bunny. He said it was a squirrel. It kind of did look like a squirrel in that picture, though. It's kind of funny. Okay, y'all, let me get my strainer. Did you all? Well, I know most of y'all. Hey, stars. Ask me for ask Limey for recipes. Uh-huh. Let me get my drink. Yeah. Oh, say thank you to Shuby Mom. She sent a little super chat so you can get your bunny some treats. Just say thank you. That's all.
Thank you.
Did you hear her, Shuby Mom? She said thank you. So I watched not Shining, but Chasing and Gavel Geeks the other night. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Listening, I was asleep when the live happened. But when I went to listen back, my God, Ziggy was squalling. And she wondered why people say she squeals like a pig. Oh, Shuby. Thank you. She was up there screaming to the top of her lungs. And I gotta say, Chasing cracked me up. Chasing was just up there, chill as can be, just face palming. And same for Gavel Geek. She was chill too. Ziggy up there just losing it. I mean, absolutely. Why? I have never, and I've been on panels, other people's panels before that. I've been on purples. I have never got up there and squalled at the top of my lungs. Hey, Mama Coop, when you get to that point to where you are squalling, screaming to the top of your lungs, to where your mic, now your sound is distorted, ain't nobody listening to you. Shrieking banshee, yes. She wasn't up there long, and she's so mad because they just don't agree with her theory. You know, her theory, well, yeah, some people agree with it. I don't get it. Then she goes on her panel or on her own channel, and she was like, I was just so upset, guys. I shouldn't have went up there, but I was just so freaking upset, dude. I was so upset, dude. She duded it a lot. I'm good, Mama Coop. And popcorn. It was so funny. And Tiny does so good with them shorts. If y'all ain't subbed to Tiny, you should be. Because Tiny is funny, quick-witted. I love her. Nobody was listening to her. We were all laughing at her with all that ridiculous behavior. Exactly. No names were called. No arses were kissed. Ziggy just absolutely lost it. And then she goes over to her panel. I recorded it because I'm going to review it. I don't know when, though. Probably tomorrow. Really, though, I kind of want to do that with the jerks. You know, since we get accused of reviewing Ziggy all the time, why not? Rowena, rapper, get the out. You got him, Eliza. Get him out and gone for good. You racist piece of shit. You will never be back in here. I can't stand you. You get away with this way too much, by the way. You ain't funny. Yes, Eliza. But when I'm listening to Ziggy, of course, it's the haters. Chasing used to be so reasonable, and now she's listening to the hater channels. The haters, girl, you're gonna have to find some new. Get your vocabulary up. Not everybody's a hater. The stalkers, the haters. Hey, Past, good to see you. And because Chasing was in my live that night, Ziggy was like, that's how this happened, because she was over there watching the soup, the circle jerks. I don't think this dizzy bitch is ever going to get it through her head. We ain't the circle jerks. We're the jerks. And me, the soup, Ziggy, I've been around longer than you. Okay? And another thing, Chasing has been covering Summer's case and Gavel Geeks since the beginning. It had nothing to do with my live, girl. I didn't even review much of your live. I was just going over a little bit of it to watch your body language because it was weird. So it had absolutely nothing to do with me or the CJs or the 6-ups. Yo, crazy nut. You've just lost your mind over the years. It's got worse. Stars. I'm so behind in the YouTube world right now. Girl, because you are living your life. Hey, Georgetta. You're out here having a real vacation, going and seeing the world. I'm proud of you. You ain't missing much, and you know we'll fill you in. YouTube's going to YouTube. If you know Chasing was watching it, then you were watching it too. That's what I was going to say, Pixie. Ziggy likes to act as if she doesn't watch the Jerks or my channel. She does. I don't believe anybody's even running anything back to her because that was the first time I have reviewed her, and God, I don't know. It's been so long. So how did she know that I went over it? Yeah, that's what I thought. Ziggy, you watch. Quit acting like... And then she'll say stuff like, don't send me stuff from the haters. Just don't send me stuff. I really don't believe that her subs are sending her anything. I think that she's watching, looking to see what people are saying about her and Fred, because she's so paranoid about Fred and what people are saying about him that she watches. Plus, YouTube gives you a notification if somebody's reviewing your live, and I didn't really want to even review much of her live. I only reviewed, 5-10 minutes of it. Hey, Mama Coop. But yeah, she absolutely flipped her lid, embarrassed herself, and now somehow it's Chasing and Gavel's fault. Okay, Ziggy. She thinks that everybody wants Andy to be innocent. No, you just can't make him guilty because he was on the road that day. He lived there, Ziggy. Also, do you remember that they spoke to his employment? TBI or Hawkins County, probably both. He has an alibi. He was at work. It depends what day it is. It could be Jennifer Aniston today if it's Tuesday. But yeah, this whole obsession she has with Andy Bernard is, I don't know what it's driven by. A part of me thinks it's driven by, maybe does she think Fred is guilty of something? So she wants to put this on Andy so bad. Like, what is this obsession about Andy about? Thank you, Popcorn. Yes, Slimy. And she don't like to admit that she married a suspect. And then she tells everybody that Fred worked with the TBI. Fred worked with law enforcement. You telling everybody your husband's a snitch? That might not be your best move. He was on camera at work. Exactly, Eliza. But she's always going to scream, Andy was on the road. I wanted to go in her chat that night and say the Andy's Innocent Project, but I thought that might be too soon. And I know she's got me blocked. Ziggy, man, when I first came here, I've been here for a while. I was covering something else. I already had a channel. But when Summer went missing, I came to YouTube looking for more information. I found Plunder. She was one of the first I found. And then I found Ziggy. Now, I was a part of her channel. And she even modded me up at one time. But that did not birth me, believe that. But back then, I thought, she's stupid, but she's harmless. You know, just a harmless idiot. Little did I know how dangerous she really was. Um, if any of y'all forgot, Ziggy is the one who made up the fake CPS story where she got one of her friends on her panel to act like they knew information on the boys. Is my chat froze? Y'all still in here? It says 56. Somebody type something. Hey, says she. Yeah, Plunder. She done really good when she got all of them FOIAs on Kim and Croy. Oh my God. I watched all those. Yep, the fake story, Jesse. Yep. And about the boys. Like, that is sick. You don't do that. And she can try to pretend that she didn't know who it was. They were very good friends. She knew exactly who she had on panel. I'm glad my chat's not froze. What do you say, Limey? I rarely pop out of the bushes these days, and why the fuck would I? Private guy and my YouTube private. Good vibes here tonight, y'all. Good, Limey. Hey, Bubblegum. Hey, Aussie True Crime. That's what made her a phone. Exactly. Hey, Pearl. She arrives with lies and fakers and still at it. Pearl, you had people cracking up that night in Chasings. The live chat replay when it came up, you had Andy cracking up. Not Andy Bernard, another one. You see her in my chat a lot. Leave it to Pearl. Hold on, y'all. Let me pour this out. I like talking to y'all while I cook. I would turn on my camera, but my little one's home, and I will not have her on camera. That'll never be a thing. Never. Bubblegum, you been good? Ziggy is lies and flies. Yep. And she is still stuck at 16K. Now look, I'm at 11 something K, and I've been here 5 years. But my problem was I was not consistent. Like, I went a whole year without even doing anything on my channel. And don't get me wrong, you gain and you lose subs. That just comes with the territory. You can say one wrong thing and they'll be like, I'm unsubscribing. I mean, we got a lot of hotties. Always soup. I know you are, Bubblegum. But Ziggy, she should, I don't know, she should be growing. Well, not really. No, she shouldn't at all. Soup, do you really think? But no, nope. Popcorn. Pearl. And this new routine that Ziggy has where she says, oh, they're all so scared because the truth is coming out, and I know this for a fact. That's, yes, she says that. And then she was hollering about, they're up there hunting humans? What's that about? Who chased them out of the, who hunts humans? I know, right, Pixie? Ah, those airport announcements. I'm unsubscribing. You hurt my feelings. Yeah. Okay, Ziggy. You know for a fact. Fred said again, I'm guessing. How's she holding down YouTube and a job? She's not, Georgetta. She lied. I don't know. I just don't feel like she had a job. She tried to pull a grift and say that they had her job. I'm using air quotes, but you can't see it. that her job cheated her out of her bonus. Now, how's that? Where'd you get a job at where you're already getting a bonus? Yeah, right. But she tried it with the people. You guys, I got cheated out of my bonus. Ziggy, where are you working? Now, if you're working, all the more good. Go to work. You should. Your child's old enough now where she can take care of herself long enough while you go to work. That's what I said, Georgetta. How are you getting a bonus already? You got to be there for a minute. Stars. I thought she was doing tarot on aisle 3 of the Dollar General. No, girl, they kicked her out, remember? And then later she did a card reading on chasing. You know how Ziggy will do that? If you piss her off, she'll do a bad card reading on you. She did one on chasing. I haven't watched it yet, but just the thumbnail of her crazy eyes, I just knew it was bad. Yes, bubblegum. Yeah, in other words, she wants a bonus. But yeah, she did a bad card reading on chasing. Ziggy, you better be careful with them cards. One, you don't know what you're doing. Two, you don't know what you're doing. Three, you don't know what you're doing. Like, nobody takes that serious, Ziggy. I can't believe people pay for that stuff. Hey, Remy. I'm cooking spaghetti tonight because it's hot and I don't want to turn on the oven. Just having the eyes on is hot. Yeah, Pearl, it's even been hot where you're at. Look, you know, when it's hot in the UK, we've got issues. Climate change is real, but I could go on and on and on about climate change. My husband hears it way too much. So what else has been going on? I heard Purple went live this morning, but I don't think anything really happened on it. I didn't watch. I was too busy with the bunny. Maybe it was her subs that screwed her out of the bonus. Ziggy doesn't read tarot. She performs slander with smile pictures. That's exactly right, Pearl. That is exactly what she does. She makes up what these little pictures are saying. I just know, and I'm probably going to go review it. I just know everything she said about chasing and that reading, which is not a reading, was chasing has something weighing heavy on her. Lies. I see lies. Chasing has changed. She used to be. Do you know what Ziggy said? Oh no, I would take that cold. You know what Ziggy said? Oh God, what was it? That she thought that Chasing and Gavel Geeks would have come to their senses by now on the whole Fred said, everything Fred said, because Cher has. Cher, voices behind the suspects. Well, Crazy Crystal went up on Deets she went live last night, right? She didn't want Ziggy to be the only one putting Crazy on parade. How did Deets deal with Crystal? Like, she's really thrown. I've got to go back and watch that. I was in some of Deets live and then I had to do some stuff. Oh my gosh. You know, Crystal's the one who made up this crazy story that her dad had Summer and what was it? Something was going on in the news in another state. It was between, I think, a father and his son. But Crystal had her chat believing that this was going to be a break in Summer Wells' case, and Summer Wells was being held. Like, That girl is Oh, she did, Remy? Oh my God. Pearl, imagine being told by Ziggy that you need to come to your senses. I can't. I can't imagine. Oh my God, really, Pixie? And Remy says Crystal attacked Gavel. Terrible. Oh, I'm going to. I'm going to watch that. Crystal is wild. She's already faked a load of text between Deets and the PI getting involved in. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Did Deets even know about Crystal? She may not have known that Crystal was thrown. When I say thrown, meaning crazy. But you know, Deets, she's nice to everybody and lets them have their say. But I bet she had no clue it was going to go that left. Poor Deets. But she's had some crazies up there before. She handles it pretty good. Yeah, I got to go back and watch that. She does now, Pearl. I bet she does. I didn't think to tell her. I didn't even know about Crystal until about 8 months ago. Right, Eliza? She knows for sure now. Oh my God. Poor Deets. I would have dropped her down off the panel. But I don't know. She probably started out okay and then went nuts. I still want to see the diagram that shows the link between Six and Julio Iglesias. What? It was awful the way Crystal treated them. I didn't see when she first got up there, but got back mid tantrum. Oh my God, y'all. You know what? After I cooked dinner, I told Deets that when she goes live, she brings all the crazy. She does. They always hit her panel. Remember Bangs? Yes, Bang Sleuth. And whew, I better not say that again. Because she'll show up. I think after I cook dinner, I might go live and review that. I'm sure Deets won't mind. A bit like when Voices wanted to introduce her friend P.I. James, and it went tits up. Oh yeah, into MGL. Now that was pure class. Right? You say her name one too many times. She's like, hey, I heard you bitches were looking for me and my bangs. Remember when Deets fussed at us for calling her bangs? Deets is so nice. She was like, everybody, look, she goes by, I'm not saying her name. So if y'all could just call her that and not bangs. And we were like, we can't do it, Deets. Sorry, girl. Hey, Be Real. Hey, Gina. I know a one way. I know, Be Real. She is. But even she got sick of her. Even she got sick of her. And she said, you know what? Bye, bitch. But not like that, because, you know, Deets ain't going to say it like that. I said it for her. How y'all been, Gina? Be Real. Y'all doing okay? I'm just cooking dinner. I think I'm going to go live, too. After dinner, review Deets as live. We can try, but it's so hard. Just know we love you, and that's what matters, Deets. Is she in here? I missed her if she is. I'm always afraid I'm going to block somebody on this format. If I do, y'all fix it because I don't want to block anybody. Hey, Captain Oddby. Oh, you washing berries? Man, berries are so good right now. Pearl, I was just acting the fool in the chat. I was in that kind of mood. Pearl, I love when you're in that. Well, I don't hate the. All right. I don't love when you're in those moods, but you are so funny though. When you're spicy, Pearl, man, you come out with some good ones. Hey, Big Bang Bitch. Nope, she's not here. Not in here. Luckily, Deets has mean friends that will say all the things she's too kind to say. Yeah, God knows I will. Mm-hmm. You got to. You got to have those friends. That's like I got to have nice friends to, level me out. Did you all watch Ziggy's reading? Did anybody watch it on Chasing? I'm going to later. You gonna get some bangs, Captain Oddby? Hey, I got the little curtain bangs, but I don't have them. Them real thick. Yeah, no. Eliza, that's definitely an accurate representation of her friend circle. Here in a minute, I'm going to take y'all to see the bunny. Oh, I know, Archangel. It's too much for you. And I get it. I definitely get it. Oh, I don't know what those are. I got to check them out. Oh, the G.I. Jane? Look, if you can rock it, rock it. All right, y'all. I'm going to take y'all to see the bunny real quick. Oh. I'm going to turn on your light, okay? I did not know that this house for this bunny was going to be this big. Hold on. Why ain't it turning on? What the hell? What's that? You stay out of the frame, baby. Let me flip it. Okay, here we go. What you doing down there, babies? She's just relaxing. I know it looks messy, and this does mess with my OCD a little bit, but the little one has kept it so clean because you got to keep Timothy Hay in here, and she loves that corner right there. She finally got up and jumped up on this. Hold on. Jumped up on this today and got up there. Well, she's got a whole spot up there. She's got her little toys, which she loves pulling the hay out of. There's her water bowl. What is wrong? I do not want to turn it. You want a rabbit as a pet? She is so quiet. She's playful too. We got the cage down right now so she can get out and roam around if she wants. She's one spoilt bunny. Yeah. Willow's house is bigger and cleaner. Yes, I didn't know it was going to be that big, y'all. Hold on, let me turn that back off. All right. Sorry, I didn't want to have the little one on camera. I just wanted to show y'all the bunny. You know you can litter. Oh, oh my gosh. She's already litter box trained. I'm shocked. She has already been going to the litter box. I don't know if I showed y'all the litter box or not. Hey, Metal Clips. She's already been going. We've done cleaned it out because, listen, I ain't going to have nothing smelling in my house. We took it out. You know that when they eat, they poop. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just shocked how quick. It's like she knew exactly where to go to the bathroom. And that's what concerned me and kept me up most of the night last night. I was like, she better be going in her litter box. But yeah, my little one is so happy. My husband went and got it last night, surprised her, because she thought it was coming today. So did I. But he comes and tells me last night late, it's like 8 o'clock. He's like, I'm going to go get it. I'm like, are you serious? Are they, Captain? I've been watching videos on them today, and they're not stupid animals at all. And they have so many like signals that they give you. You know, them things can flip you off. Well, not that they have a middle finger, but they will let you know if they're upset with you. Because they're predator animals, like they're so used to being prey. Those things, everything scares them. You got to be really careful. Like even running the vacuum today, she wasn't really thrilled with that. So I got to get her a hide too. Really a one-way street for 9 years. I heard that they can live a long time, like up to 12 years. My cousin had one that had a rabbit that used the toilet. Are you serious? I've heard of cats doing that. Captain, the thump means they're scared. Yes, they're scared or they're like annoyed with you. And you got to she has not picked the rabbit up at all today. She picked it up for a little while last night and put it in her bed. But she's a little scared, and that's okay. I'm not going to pressure her to pick up the bunny, although she does need to learn how to and bond with it that way. She's been bonding with it really well today, talking to it, rubbing between its ears where they like to be rubbed. She's been reading, researching everything for this bunny. Just shows you clever bunnies. Mac's husband is 58 and he still doesn't put the seat down. Mine would squeak every time he heard the refrigerator door open, was hoping for a treat. I've noticed this one. She loves, again, I don't know if she's male or female, but she loves her treats. But, Metal Clip, no animals are going near my toilet. But she's not drinking her water out of her water bowl, which is kind of concerning me. So I'm probably going to have to go get one of the bottles. I've never had an animal like this before. I've always had dogs, crows, but they're outside. Yeah, Michelle, that's what I'm thinking. I think I'm just going to go out and get her a bottle because she's just not really into the bowl. Now she'll eat her little pellets and hay out of the bowl, but she ain't into the water, drinking it or drinking the water out of the bowl. Mm-hmm. Sorry if I miss anybody. I'm cooking. This makes cooking go by faster, talking to y'all. But yeah, if it's a male, when we find out if it's a male, I heard that you really do need to get them fixed. It can get quite aggressive. Okay? Now, see, I can't deal with that. I can't, no. That's why I can do cats. You ain't spraying in my house. And you know that that smell never goes away. No, she's about to be in eighth grade. They do learn to notice the sounds of vegetable drawers in your that is so, they are smart. Yes, Anonymous. That's why you got to keep certain toys for them because their teeth never stop growing. And that's why they eat so much is they want to keep their teeth all down because, yeah, they never stop growing. In the wild, they're always chewing on something too. And this one, she toys. I keep saying she again. I ain't for sure. Well, let me put some garlic powder in. Give the bunny raw veggies and with most what? Yes, yes. That's like the stuff that we have now. It's got a lot of water in it, and maybe that's why she's not drinking her water. I don't know. I'm still going to get a bottle. Rabbits are good pets, but lots of work. They are worth it, though. You're right, Anonymous. We did our research before we got one, and they're a lot of work. And all y'all told me when I made that community wall post, look, they're good pets, but they're not low maintenance. They are a lot of work. So if you're thinking they're easier than a dog, no. But from the videos I've watched and people that I've spoke to, if you do things right, they can make really good pets and live a long life. Hear me now? Am I muted? Can y'all hear me now? Dang it. My battery died on my fuzzy mic. Can y'all hear me now? My God. I gotta charge my battery on my little fuzzy mic. But anyway, y'all, what I was saying is I'm gonna have to get off here because I'm about to do all the yes, I can be heard. I'm gonna be doing all the adding the sauce and things will get technical. But I might be back on later to go over a little bit of Dietz's live from last night and Liza, the Jerks. We should be live sometime this week. Um, Hopefully, we're back at it. Okay, so all you people that were the Jerks, where's the Jerks? The Jerks, girl, the Jerks ain't never left. And I see we still ring bells in this sector. Yes, ma'am. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here and finish cooking dinner. I might see y'all later. Thanks for coming by. And if you didn't, smash that like on the way out. Bye.